So holy shit, the Rumble was like good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, also like Smackdown has been consistently good for the most part, and
yeah, it's at least been consistently better than Raw.
Yeah, no, yeah. How the hell that's still the B show? I don't know.
Because Vince McMahon won't die.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the catchphrase of every goddamn WWE fan. It's just like, Vince, retire or die. I don't care which. So yeah, but yeah, no, like going into this Rumble, I'm like, oh, that's a really good card. All right, like let's see, and like fucking like the takeover.
Yeah, that and the takeover, the whole thing. Like, I want to see every one of these matches. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was amazing because because we didn't watch the takeover the day of, we watched it the day after, so we like straight up just watched the takeover, then like went straight into like the pre-show, the Rumble, and then into the Rumble, and it's just, man, just also it kind of made me a little sad that it's just like, once again, NXT has the best shows that week because fucking, what was it, Gargano and Ricochet was fucking balls out nuts, and then you had Black and Ciampa, and they were just, that match was fucking awesome. Like, those two matches, I'm like, god damn, those were perfect. And then we get into like the Rumble, and the pre-show was the pre-show. It was weird too, because like it starts off with this makeshift tag match, which was not originally scheduled. It's just, oh, we didn't have the tag titles doing anything. Not that anyone gave a shit that the Intercontinental title wasn't doing anything on the show, but, you know, we had to make sure the Raw tag title was there. And I guess maybe they felt bad not having two Raw titles not show up. And, yeah, that was a match, all right.
Yep.
Like, yeah, no, it ended abruptly, and it's just, all right, that was filler. Like the Garlic Jr. arc of the Rumble. And then we had a very canonical match, which was fucking Rusev and Nakamura.
Yeah.
And Rusev lost his title after one
God.
fucking defense.
I couldn't fucking believe it.
I couldn't either.
It's just the fact, like, okay, I get what they were doing now.
Yeah.
But at the time, I'm like, why the fuck did you just give it back to Shinsuke?
Yeah, and the follow-up, though, it seems like a lot of people are upset. Because, like, oh, Rusev's a heel again. It's like, wasn't he just a face?
Shit, I'm upset.
Like, thing is, it feels like at least this time they have kind of an idea.
Yeah, we're gonna see where it goes.
Yeah, because like this actually feels
Rusev.
Yeah, no, it's. But the thing is, if they want to make him a heel but get him over as a heel, I mean, McIntyre's a heel, and he's over as fuck. So, I mean, as long as like you give him a dominating presence and you give him something to do, whether he's face or a heel, I don't think it matters.
I mean, Rusev is adorable as a face. I just want to see him win matches.
True. So maybe him and Nakamura could just tag team and just fucking
Please, God, let that be the weirdest fucking tag team in history.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, hell, they can do like the evil Japanese and the evil Russian gimmick. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Have them, like, seriously, I want Rusev and Nakamura against Mac and Miz at WrestleMania 35.
I want them to Boris and Natasha the entire roster. I want Nakamura to constantly be scheming to fuck over Rusev. Rusev catch him, and Nakamura do that shit-eating grin he does so well.
Yeah. And then there was the Cruiserweight, was it Fatal 4-Way or 5-Way?
I think it was a 4-way.
4-Way, yeah.
I'm like, hey, Hideo Itami, he's uninjured. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, like, I didn't know most of the people going into this match. I like, because usually, like the Cruiserweight matches, like the Cruiserweight title matches, I usually really like. But it's just like, you know, when it's like a one-on-one thing. But when you just have like 4 guys doing cool flippy shit, it just kind of gets lost in the shuffle. And I don't know, I kind of tuned out during that one. Buddy Murphy got to retain this title, and apparently that led to Hideo Itami being, you know what, fuck it, this company doesn't appreciate me, I'm leaving. Probably going to AEW. I
spent that whole match being like, Raw is 3 fucking hours long. Just cut one of your matches and give it to the Cruiserweights every week.
Right? It wouldn't be hard. Like fucking Nitro did it. Fucking WCW Nitro did it. Their Cruiserweight title was one of their most prestigious. It was great. But you know what? It's a WCW title, so it'll never be on Raw. Eat a dick. I'm curious what the hell's going to happen with those women's tag titles, because it seems like Because they only have one set of women's tag titles.
Right, so I don't know if they're like introducing them one at a time. They'll do
like whoever wins this battle royale thing, whoever wins this elimination chamber shit, your brand gets the title, and then we'll make a separate title.
I mean, I'd be fucking down for like losing one of the men's SmackDown titles, and we just like you defend them all month, and then you have to defend them at the pay-per-view, and one brand has it at a time.
That would be pretty dope. I'd be okay with that. Thing is, that you run into situations where, like, if the women's title transfers, do you know the men's title or vice versa is going to transfer in that same show?
I don't know. Vince seems to love making SmackDown eat shit, so...
And yet it still just kicks dirt in the face of Raw every fucking week. So yeah, then we get into the actual Rumble. And I was fucking shocked that it starts with Becky Lynch and fucking Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, this is, this is like the big match of this fucking, besides the Rumble.
I could not figure out why Miz and Matt wasn't curtain yanking on that card.
I mean, I feel like...
But, when you look at the whole show, that order makes sense now.
Yeah, no, structurally, because, at the very beginning, I was really confused.
It was just really weird when you saw it.
I was really bugged in the moment. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when you're watching a movie, you're like, why is this happening? Why is this the way? And then it all kind of culminates by the end, you go, I got it. That's how this Rumble felt. Where, by the end of it, I'm like, okay, I understand exactly why you booked it the way that you did. And it's probably, in hindsight, their best booked pay-per-view I saw since we've been watching wrestling this whole damn time. It's probably the best one as far as booking goes and in the order that they booked it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, SmackDown Women's title match. Oh my god, just Becky Lynch is awesome. Asuka's awesome. I think just my favorite part is when Asuka locks in the disarmer. And I'm like, oh shit! And then fucking Becky just rolls her up and gets her in the fucking... I'm like, no, you can't beat her with the Asuka. I was so scared because, because I really felt even though the booking seems so obvious, you need Becky Lynch at Mania against Ronda Rousey. Those are your two biggest fucking names right now. Mm-hmm. You need to have that. But I could see Vince in his absolute blindness going, no, we'll just give Becky back the SmackDown title and do Charlotte against Ronda because, have the hot blondes fight. But no. Fucking Becky lost clean.
She did. They had a great back and forth match, and that was the best way to do it because she tapped to a weird-ass, half-jank, in-the-moment, German chokehold submission that no one on the planet has seen before. Don't fucking send me videos.
Yeah. No, that was fucking wild, because it looked like she was setting her up for the Asuka lock, and instead she fucking flips and bridges that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And just immediately I'm like, I believe that. All right, that was fucking...
she tapped. She's immediately tapped. And, by the end of it, oh, she tapped because she had better shit to do.
Yeah, no, it was a really good move on their part. Because Asuka needed that win. Yeah. Because she had kind of a fuck finish to her fucking three-way match with the TLC. So she really needed this good, clean victory over Becky to prove she is the rightful women's champion on SmackDown. So they got her over as fuck. And tapping to fucking Asuka is not going to hurt Becky's momentum even a little. Mm-hmm. Especially how shit ends up going later on. But yeah, that was such a good finish. I'm so... my only gripe is that on the following SmackDown, Asuka just wasn't there at all. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you just cemented your women's champion. You really...
Yeah, but if we're talking Road to WrestleMania, the post Rumble thing had to be...
Yeah, it did have to focus on that. Then we get Mac and Miz, which, I went into this not giving a flying fuck. I'm like, whatever. This whole gimmick has immediately won me over at this pay-per-view. When they come out in, Miz has the Mac and Miz shirt, and Shane is just still wearing the Shane O'Mac is get fucked Miz. And then you have the Miz's dad in the stands. And then, like, they fucking... what was it? Fucking, like, they actually put on, like, it was a short but entertaining match. And just fucking Cesaro eating the bro kick. To then get, what was it? I think Sheamus got the skull-crushing finale. Mm-hmm. And then fucking Shane fucking just 450 splash. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he just did a shooting star press.
Star press, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? I did not know he could do that. That motherfucker's 49 years old. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that match, and then like they're holding up the titles of Mrs. Dad. I'm like, I don't think
Shane's getting older. I think he's just coloring his hair gray. I think he's literally immortal, and one day he's just going to, like, leap off of the Titantron and fly off to Valhalla.
So, yeah, like, I loved all of that. That was, like where this gimmick... Because now I'm seeing that they're going the sincerity route with this gimmick, I'm like, I'm now all aboard on it, and then... Like, when fucking the next day on SmackDown, like, Shane makes him that beautiful fucking video package... I'm like...
I 100% believed that he was going to bring Mrs. Dad out. It was going to turn out that guy was an actor that Miz hired to trick Shane into this tag team.
Yeah.
He was going to catch Miz in a lie and kick the shit out of it.
Yeah, no, like, I was really wondering, because I thought it was going to happen. I thought, like, the dad comes out, and I'm expecting the dad to be like... Son, I've always been proud of you. What the hell are you telling people? And Shane just being like, what the fuck? But no, like, what the pure sincerity. I think my favorite part of that is when fucking Corey Graves in the announce table. He's like, you know what? I was going to stop telling my kids I loved them. Then maybe I could be a champion.
Like, what are we celebrating? He was a shitty dad for like 30 years?
But yeah, that was... I loved it. It was adorable. If this fucking... Even if this does culminate later on into just Miz bullshitting him and, like, they fall apart, I don't care. It was worth it in the moment for that pure, sincere, cute moment between them. And then we get, it was it the next women's title, or did we have the, no, because all we had was the 2 women's titles, the 2 men's titles.
And the Rumbles.
And then, the tag titles. So yeah, it was the next women's match. Mm-hmm. And, fucking Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks.
Oh no, was that before the SmackDown title?
No, yeah, because both of the men's titles were after the Rumble.
Right.
Because we were like, really? We're gonna do all the men's stuff? It's like the women go first and then the men. It's like... But, once again, in context, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Because, we needed to have, the title winners, we need to have title losers to see who could get into the Rumble later on, if anyone was going to show up in the Rumble. And, yeah, Ronda versus Sasha Banks, man, I was looking forward to that, because Sasha Banks can wrestle, and we don't really see Ronda go up against people. I actually completely forgot that her and Charlotte went at it, and yeah, okay. Because I was like, man, Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey, that's like the best fucking match they've had. I completely fucking forgot.
Well, yeah, because you forget about the wrestling match they had because of the beat her with a stick for 10 minutes that they had.
Yeah, and just how everything... Because, like, that in my mind kind of gets conflated into the fucking ladder match, the TLC match in my brain. So I forgot that was just... That there was a fucking Ronda Charlotte match. So yeah, that's actually Ronda's best match. But Sasha Banks gave her the second best match of her fucking wrestling career I've seen so far. That was just such a good match. I love that Ronda comes out decked out as the fucking White Ranger for some goddamn reason.
That was good shit.
So yeah, that was great. What else did we have there? Yeah, it was just a good solid match. Like nothing spectacular. It was just like, you guys did the wrestling. It was, but oh god, I just remember when Sasha Banks' strap came undone in her arm, and she just started fucking choking Ronda with it. Yeah, no, there was some fucking legit, because like it genuinely felt like a match where you could see Sasha going over. Like like it doesn't surprise me at all because we need Ronda to have the title for WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. but it did not surprise me at all that, like, when Sasha Banks, when Sasha Banks lost, but it did feel like, oh my god, they could just pull some crazy shit. At moments you could have believed that Sasha Banks was going to win that match, and just good fucking booking there too. And then we get the
hang on, because Sasha walks out and we start maybe planning a big feud.
Oh yeah, like the 4 horsewomen thing. So yeah, I'm curious to see what they do there. And I don't even know what the fuck the horsewomen are. Like the 4 horsemen were a stable, like DX or Evolution. They were a thing. And it seems like the 4 horsewomen are multiple stables.
Well, so you got the 4 horsewomen of NXT.
Yeah.
Fucking Becky, Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley. Then you've got the 4 horsewomen of MMA, who I think were that before they showed up in WWE.
Oh, okay.
Ronda, Baszler, and her 2 putties.
Okay. All right. So yeah, maybe we're going to get a rivalry. But then again, is Ronda going to be around long enough for that? Because we're hearing Ronda's going to be dipping out after Mania.
We might stuff it in for Fastlane. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty dope. So yeah, then we get the Women's Rumble. And I enjoyed it. It's a Rumble. Like, Rumbles are always fun. Mm-hmm. And seeing, because it starts off, was it, what was her name? Something Evans?
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans, yeah. Lacey Evans versus, Natalya.
Mm-hmm. Were they the first 2?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I remember Natalya was in the 2 spot. I don't remember Lacey Evans starting.
Yeah, she was the first one to come out.
Okay.
Yeah, she was number 1. Because we were like, oh, we're starting off with her. We're going to, give her a little spotlight. And that was cool. Fucking Liv Morgan coming out and whoop. I was like, hi, Liv Morgan. Bye, Liv Morgan. The sad thing is, you and I, we like...
It's really hard to be Riot Squad fans.
Yeah, we like the Riot Squad. It's like, we want to see them be bullies who actually win once in a while, would actually feel threatening. God damn it. Everyone keeps shitting on Liv Morgan, and I'm like... It's like, okay, she's not a bad wrestler.
No, she's really not.
She's about on par with, I would say... On a technical level, she's probably about on par with Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss is perfectly fine.
When they give Liv Morgan a spot to do, she does it well.
Yeah, no, she's fine. It's just, she's no Ruby Riott, and she's no, Sasha
I think I've
Banks.
seen her do more than I've seen Ruby Riott do.
True. They don't let them fucking do it.
No, they really don't.
God damn.
Women's tag titles might alleviate that, because so far they've just been, we need to do some story between these 2 people. Let's make them tag against the Riot Squad.
Yeah, no, and then have the Riot Squad job.
Man.
Again and again and again.
I was thinking this week while watching Smackdown, you know what I haven't had to see in a long time? The Bellas.
Yeah, it's been nice. Hopefully they stay retired or whatever the hell they're doing. So yeah. After that, though, the Rumble starts picking up. Honestly, I was digging the whole way. A lot of people said that the Rumble was really slow up until Charlotte came in. I was having a good time up until then because there was good spots, there was good parts here and there. Selena Vega coming out as Vega from Street Fighter. I'm like, and then she just gets under the ring.
Yes, go Vega.
I fucking love every song this old would get rung out and Selena Vega would look over to see who it was.
Oh my god, Ember Moon is in this thing for so long, but it seems like everyone takes a turn kicking the shit out of Ember Moon.
Right? It's just take a ride on the Ember Moon, take your ticket. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I think one of my favorite spots is just when Selena Vega pops out, and then Hornswoggle pops out, and our other roommate is just, who the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's
Hornswoggle.
That is Hornswoggle, the leprechaun bastard child of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, or possibly Fit Finley. I don't remember which one it was. So yeah, just fucking Hornswoggle.
It's just fucking weird. I loved it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, fucking Charlotte comes in there, starts wrecking shit, being awesome. Fucking that one chick from Katsunyero, the fucking...
Some Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, the Ninja Warrior chick. I don't know who the hell she is, where the hell she came from.
She was doing some not eliminated spots.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, she like fucking like handstands, like spider crawls up and like and gets herself back in there.
Naomi had a good one on the barricade.
Oh my god, yes, fucking Naomi's like she's like walking along the barricade.
But doesn't Mandy just like push her off right after that?
Yeah, this is fucking beautiful because she gets it, and it's just like it like the fucking barricade's all squishy and shit, and you're like, oh my god, a single fan could tip her over, like she could just lose her balance because it's all squishy, and I'm like that was a huge pins and needle moment. I'm like, oh Naomi, can you do it? And just like she gets to the end where the steps are, and it looks like it's a fucking 100 goddamn miles, and she just leaps and latches onto the pole, and she did it, and then fucking Mandy Rose just boom. Oh, God. Just, And also, they're actually developing that storyline. Like, the fact that, like, that was a really good spot. Just, Naomi did this super awesome, cool save, only to get fucked over by Mandy Rose. And then they can continue that storyline. That is finally, like, that moment was when I give a shit about the storyline now. Finally, I give a shit. And then they actually, like, you know, seem to be, like, tying into, like, old continuity from, like, Tough Enough and shit. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, like that spot was great. Like I said, Ninja Warrior chick. I don't know what fucking brand she's on, where she's from. I want to see more of that chick. Io Shirai was fucking awesome. Of course, he comes in right after Kairi Sane gets blasted out. Kairi, she got the like. She at least got to do the insane elbow. So like that was. Oh my god. Nikki Cross comes in, doesn't really do anything. Nia Jax shows up. Nia Jax just starts eliminating people left and right that I like. And I hate Nia Jax. But it's okay, because that bitch gets hers later on. And we're getting through all the matches, and then finally, you know, fucking Lana comes out all limping. And it's just like, I do like the fact that, like, I think my knee-jerk, I think I tweeted out, like, when it happened, I was like, fuck, the pre-show was canon. But, yeah, no, like what they did with her, it's like, yeah, they're kind of like tossing Lana in the garbage, like, as a wrestler. But at the same time, she's never been much of a wrestler. She's never been, like, she's more of a manager. She's more of just, you know, like the girl inside the ring who cuts promos on behalf of Rusev, you know. And I'm fine with, like, you know, if you're going to throw someone under a bus on the women's roster, let it be Lana.
Dana Brooke.
Honestly, yeah, I always forget that she exists.
So do I. She shows up and I'm like, that's not Lana. All right.
Yeah, no, it's just like, man, Lana got swole. Oh, that's Dana Brooke. So yeah, no, they could have done Dana Brooke, but yeah, no, I do like the continuity there, and just fucking the Nia Jax just comes in there, stomps on Lana a good bit more, just for good measure, and it's just fucking, and then we get number 30, Carmella, and then they're like, Lana, you can't wrestle, and Becky Lynch is just like, fuck it, let me get in there, and I guess Fit Finlay has authoritative. I didn't even know that was Fit Finlay. He looks so goddamn different.
I don't even know who Fit Finlay is until people kept asking, does Fit Finlay run the Rumble?
Yeah. Okay. Fit Finlay was just a wrestler back whenever I watched. He was Irish.
I assumed.
Yeah. He wore green and black tights with a shamrock on it, that was it.
All right then.
He probably hit people with a shillelagh once in a while. I don't remember. But yeah, he lets Becky in. And honestly, I like to think that that's just Irish bias right there. It's just like, go make our people proud, Becky. But then Becky comes in there and just, oh my god, it's...
I remember something that Stone Cold said in an interview earlier last year, talking about like Seth Rollins and some of the people on the roster. He said like a lot of these guys are over, but they're not all the way over. And you can feel the difference in the room these days when Becky Lynch shows up and you're like, oh fuck, that's it. That's a WWE superstar.
Yeah, she is probably the only one who gets that fucking pop. Like Finn Balor, I think, could have that if they booked him right. We'll get to that. but yeah, like, you know, fucking Becky comes in there, and of course it gets down to like, you know, Becky and Charlotte, and by this point, fucking Ember Moon's been eliminated. Oh yeah, Nia Jax finally got fucking eliminated. Took like, you know, the force of will of just all the hatred of the WWE universe to get her fat ass out of that ring.
No one even touched her. She just lifted into the air.
Boom. Well, yeah, and I forgot how the hell Becky ended up outside of the ring. Like, I'm assuming through like a middle rope or like through like under the ropes or something, but she ended up outside of it, and fucking Nia Jax slams into her, takes her knee out, and I wasn't sure if that was a work or a shoot or not, and I'm like, you fucking big bitch, I swear to God, you did not fucking hurt Becky Lynch again, goddammit. And then it's just like, no, I can fight, and she gets in that fucking ring, and just, she's on one leg, and just, Charlotte working the knee, and just like, Charlotte's overconfident, just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Goddamn love heel Charlotte.
Yeah, no, like it's weird too, because like it took them a while to gradually move her into that, but like I'm glad she's finally there.
This is apparently what she was before we started watching.
Yeah, and she's good at it. I like it. Like, there's that smug silver spoon confidence that she.
I feel like she could either be wrestling right now or be yelling at grade schoolers that they're third-rate duelists with fourth-rate decks.
Yes. But yeah, fucking, just, I was loving the whole fucking bit with Charlotte, and just her just brutalizing Becky, only for her to go for that boop. Becky gets the rope down, gets her ass over there, boom, drops Charlotte out. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's kind of a shame, because, like, Charlotte probably is the best wrestler on the women's roster. Mm-hmm. Shit, probably the best wrestler currently in WWE's employ.
Maybe.
But, like, it's just, she doesn't have the story, she doesn't have the arc, she doesn't have the persona, she doesn't have the attitude that Becky Lynch does. Because Becky Lynch is like an A- fucking wrestler. But everything else elevates her to just being that fucking just S-rank fucking superstar that she is. It's so fucking good. So yeah, she's going to goddamn Mania, and she made it damn clear, Ronda, I'm coming for your ass.
And we still might end up with a triple threat.
Yeah, because, you know, fucking heel Charlotte comes out, it's like, it was all thanks to me.
Yeah.
I got you over like this. You know, you took so many, like, things from my book and you used it for success. I'm so proud of you. And then, just, fucking Becky just Nia Jaxed her ass.
Shit, I want to see Becky, because, like, fucking, it happens again. Charlotte's like, oh no, I'm in this title match now too. And Becky's like, no, fuck you. I'll fight you and then I'll fight her.
Oh, man. But yeah, that was great shit. We get the men's Smackdown title, and it was an AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan match. Meaning it was very good, but it is something that I've seen multiple times now, and there was nothing really unique or even like that aggressive. Because I feel like this should have been like the grudge match where it just felt meaner, it felt dirtier.
I feel like if you're talking about the show as a whole, to put another fucking, because we just had all this shit, I feel like it was a rest match for the audience.
Maybe.
It was like, it was pretty good, and then we had the weird thing that happened.
Fucking Rowan comes out and just chokeslams AJ Styles, and it's just, oh, that's a thing that's happening. All right then.
Huh. See you next SmackDown.
Right? And, you know, Daniel Bryan gets the pin. I fucking love the follow-up, though, where it's just, fucking, with the oak and hemp fucking title.
Finally.
I'm like, yes. That is what I want. Like,
so now we have two green belts, except one of them's on TV.
Right? Oh, man. I want a replica of that belt. Of all the fucking belts I've ever fucking seen in WWE, that is the one I want a fucking replica of. Mm-hmm. Like, for the longest time, it was the Stone Cold Smoking Skull belt. now it is that fucking fucking oak and hemp. That was so great.
Beautiful.
Oh, I am just, the more he leans into this heel gimmick, just the more ridiculous he gets. I fucking love it. He is so good. I love heel Daniel Bryan. And he's over as fuck right now. Hopefully he keeps that title at least till Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the hell you're going to put him against. But then again, it's Daniel Bryan, because you can put him against anybody, really? Honestly, I would kind of like to see Andrade.
Brock Lesnar. It's SmackDown's turn, motherfucker.
Fucking, but yeah, seeing, like, I would like to see maybe him and Andrade go at it at WrestleMania. But it's like, is Andrade a big enough name for the WrestleMania stage? It's like, you got Becky, Charlotte, you got Lesnar. Like, no one else is going to draw tickets more than that.
You've already sold your tickets. Let fucking Mustafa have it.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, if they fucking pull some, like, just pull him up from 205 Live, he fails to gain the Cruiserweight title, and then just ends up on the main branch, and then gets the fucking title.
Let it be Samoa Joe. Let Samoa Joe. Like not just for the only reason that he thinks his whole shtick is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I could see that. I just want to see, like him just tie Daniel Bryan to a chair as he eats fucking Burger King in front of him. Yeah, then we get the Universal title match. And it had the ending that we all knew was going to happen, but like it made me believe. It made me believe for a moment, because just fucking hell, Brock Lesnar gets his ass kicked by fucking Finn Balor. Just stomps and just he gets coup de grace. He gets just everything, every fucking thing.
Just a Finn Balor, motherfucker. Y'all forgot.
Sling blades and he just goes and goes and goes and goes. And I'm like, yeah, Finn, yeah, because when he came out, I'm like, fuck, he isn't the demon. He isn't winning this. But just to see him give all that heart and shit, like, I'm really hoping that we're building to, like, a Finn Balor, at very least, Intercontinental title run, and see if we can, like, get him back into the rotation, and then eventually get him, maybe, say, like, WrestleMania 36, we get Balor and Rollins. That would be really dope. Or maybe if Reigns is back, Balor and Reigns.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if anyone's going to fucking carry Roman to a great match, it would probably be Finn Balor.
I keep hearing that guy can actually wrestle really well, and I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, like, I keep hearing people adamantly defend Roman Reigns as a wrestler, and I'm like, he's not terrible. He's just not good. I mean, he's better than Nia Jax.
Do anything. Like, right before he left, like, I was starting to come around to him, like, as a character.
Yeah, like, I guess his persona was starting to, like, you know.
Like, the whole, like, oh, they push him too hard, and he's the guy, but nobody likes him. But, like, after a while, that turned into him being, like, an actual meta underdog. And now I'm starting to root for him.
Right.
Not to win matches, but to get over.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah, just, Roman Reigns was just, like, yeah, I've never felt him as a wrestler. Like, this entire time we were watching him, I'm like, he always put on okay matches. It's just like...
He comes back and, like, I beat cancer. Yeah! But due to complications, I can't do the Superman punch anymore. Yeah!
I wish. Has to get a whole new logo. But yeah, then, you know, Balor taps out to the, whatever the fuck that chokehold is. And just, God, like, you really feel Balor had it. And just reaches up, grabs him, just chokes him the fuck out. Done. And I'm like... But, like, it's so weird to put Balor that over and not do anything with him. So I'm really hoping, like, we get Lashley and Balor at, Elimination Chamber. And then we get the fucking title on Finn and just let him ride that shit out for a few months. Because he needs something, or else his ass is going to AEW, which I would be okay with. But yeah, I don't think WWE would. Because, goddamn it, you treat him right, that motherfucker will print money. And then we get the men's rumble.
The guy invented the goddamn Bullet. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he did invent the Bullet Club. Yeah. But yeah, just okay. Then we get the fucking what was it? Oh yeah, the men's rumble, the big finale, and we were like, all right, time for the men's rumble, and it's entertaining. It was fun. I would say it was just as enjoyable. Like, it had plenty of fun spots in it. What was it? Curtis Hawkins, the guy who always loses, getting up underneath the ring, and then Titus O'Neil like running, and then he stops like, and then he sees Curtis O'Neil he sees Curtis Hawkins underneath the ring and crawls underneath to get him.
Finally gets in the ring, he gets tossed back out.
Yep.
Yeah, so like a bunch of cool stuff might have happened in the first part of the Rumble, but that's no longer important.
Yep. Okay, so a lot of things in that Rumble were fun. A lot of fun spots, a little, good stuff happening here and there.
It was time for America's national treasure, R-Truth.
Yep, because that is the thing to talk about in this specific Rumble. R-Truth comes out, and 1 minute he's rapping, and the next he's napping.
He got jaxed up.
Yeah, he got Nia jaxed hard, and
it's one of those moments where we're sitting in our living room, and it happens, and it's the best thing ever because What?
No! What the fuck is... And then she comes in, and she starts just taking it to the guys.
Where's Fit Finley, God of Rumbles, to stop this?
She fucking tosses out Mustafa Ali, and I'm like, God fucking damn it, you big bitch, I hate you.
You don't deserve this.
Oh, no. I'm just so angry, and just, like, oh my God, if this is their big masterstroke plan, to have her win the Rumble and then go against Asuka, I'm like flipping my shit right now.
Oh my God.
Or
her actually winning never crossed my mind.
I was terrified. I'm like,
holy shit, that must have been terrible.
Yeah, no, my brain is fucking melting in its skull. It's draining out of my mouth at this point as I'm just fuming mad and frothing.
Fucking everybody's like, I don't want to be the one to hit the woman first. What do we do? And Randy Orton's like, fuck y'all.
Right? Oh my God. But then just like, like the clouds parted and hope just rained down on that ring as Dolph Ziggler super kicks her in the face.
Because she was trying to get Rey Mysterio to 619 Orton. And, she goes to betray him. I'm like, no, Mysterio too. No. And Dolph Ziggler, who was sent to us by God to be the greatest wrestler ever.
God damn it, Dolph Ziggler. Go to AEW where they'll probably appreciate your beautiful fucking talents. Ah, God damn it. Because he's so good. And he just gets shit on so often because he has to constantly fucking job to Seth Rollins. Mm-hmm. Which is why I swear, I never want to see another Dolph Ziggler-Seth Rollins match.
They're so good, but we saw like all 15 of them there could possibly have been.
Yeah, no, we've seen every variation of every fucking match. Until these guys start getting old and having to change up their styles a bit, I never want to see those two wrestle again or against each other. But yeah, just fucking Dolph Ziggler, super kick. Rey Mysterio, 619. Randy Orton, RKO, and then they tossed her fat ass out, and I'm like, oh, this is catharsis. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we get that. Ziggler gets tossed out at some point. Mysterio gets tossed out. Andrade fucking lasted in there for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Fucking Andrade's going.
Yeah, no, like, I see him at some point getting that U.S. title at very least. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like if they're not pushing him for that U.S. title, then they're... Fingers crossed, we get him and Daniel Bryan at Mania. Because, like, I want to see those two just go out a full fucking match and just tear ass.
Unless they give fucking him and Mysterio an Iron Man match at Mania.
Oof. I'd be so okay with that. So, yeah, we get that, and it's just down to, like, what was it? Fucking Braun Strowman... Seth Rollins.
Strowman, Rollins. They were the last two?
Yeah, they were the last two.
I was trying to think I had like the two people before them got eliminated.
Yeah, no, it was like Ziggler, because I think it was like it was those two, Andrade and Ziggler, and maybe Mysterio. Or Orton. I don't know.
Orton.
Yeah, like we had those guys though. But yeah, it comes down to Braun Strowman, and Seth Rollins, the two most likely candidates.
Oh yeah, because Seth spent most of this Rumble through a table.
Yeah. He got fucking put through a table really early on, so he got to just sit out the majority of the Rumble. And then he comes back in, like, fairly fresh against, which I guess that makes sense. Like, that was fairly smart booking on their part, because it would really kind of undercut Braun Strowman if you just had, like, a tired and battered fucking Seth Rollins beat him. So yeah, you get that going on.
And they fucking movie sword fight all the way out to the edge of the apron. And
oh my god.
Shouting, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna stomp on the outside?
Yeah, and he gets him. I think it was a stomp. He got someone stomp and boom, and he falls out, and just Seth Rollins is, going to Mania against, he does the point, and fucking, he was very unclear on Raw who he was gonna face.
He was like, I don't know. It's a tough decision. The audience is like, no, it isn't. Fuck up Lesnar.
Slay the beast. Slay the beast. Slay the beast. Yeah. Oh my god. If he adds Beast Slayer to his title, that's good. That'd be good shit. But yeah, no, like, it was, like, he's obviously gonna go up against Lesnar. I am, like, so invested. Like, this week was the first time I've watched Raw in, like, a month. I just kept skipping it. I would watch the What Culture recaps and just, okay, that's what happened on Raw. That didn't seem like it was worth watching. Good, I skipped it. And then SmackDown, I just kept watching because SmackDown was always worth the 90 minutes I invest in it. But yeah, just fucking, like I am excited for, like, what we're, like, setting up for. Like, the Mania matches, the fucking Elimination Chamber shit that we're doing. I'm like, the Rumble was fucking good, and it's got me hyped for the future. So, good on the Rumble, man. Fucking, just, it was good, finally.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Right? Like, honestly, maybe this might be a controversial statement to say, but I actually really enjoyed this a good bit more than the Wrestle Kingdom that we watched. Because the Wrestle Kingdom was just like every fucking title transferred in the matches. Apparently that was actually like a weaker Wrestle Kingdom also.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. So, as per usual, we jump in at weird spots where it's just like, no, guys, you didn't jump in at the right spot. But yeah, no. When is the next
I was just thinking, like,
let's say
I need to check on that.
Because it's like every 2 months, right? Or some shit is when they have a show?
Somewhere. I know they got one at the end of January.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like New Beginnings.
Oh, okay.
Or something. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure that shit out. Anyhow, though, the Rumble fucking rocked. The fucking NXT takeover before that fucking rocked. The pre-show was a pre-show. And the follow-ups to that on Raw and SmackDown were good. It's got me hyped. Don't fuck it up, Vince McMahon.